Would you like to strengthen your core and maybe even flatten your stomach a little bit, but never leave your bed? You can do this while you're laying in your bed at night. Stay tuned for 5 great exercises. Hi, and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you 5 exercises that you can do while laying in your bed, either when you go to bed at night or in the morning when you wake up. I know a lot of us have good intentions that we want to do some exercises and keep ourselves in good physical condition, but sometimes it's difficult. We have good intentions. Oh, I'll do that later. I'll do it this afternoon or whatever. And the day gets away from us and we never get it done. But when you go to bed at night, you can lay here and do these 5 simple exercises and really build up your core muscles and maybe even flatten your stomach a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and lay down and show you what these 5 exercises are that you can do from laying in your bed. Okay, the first exercise we're going to do, you want your hands at your side, palms down. You want to lift your legs off the ground, a good maybe 6 to 10 inches. And you just want to bring your knees in as far as you can come and back out. Just like this. You are really going to feel your core engaged. I know I sure can. And to make it even more difficult, if you raise your head up, not with your chin down, but just up like this, and continue, that makes it even harder. And it's kind of hard on the neck too. So it's okay to keep your head flat and just concentrate on engaging your core. Try to do at least 5 to start with. Maybe you could work your way up to 10. But it's very important that we keep our core strong, especially as we age, because of the balance issues that we have. We're at a higher risk for falls, and we really need a good, strong core. So let's move on to number 2. All right, let's move on to number 2. We're going to be doing the same thing, working on strengthening the core and maybe flattening our bellies. On this one, you lay down, you want your hands over your head like this. Let me scoot down a little bit here. Okay. Bring your legs to tabletop position like this, and you're going to kind of halfway sit up. Bring your arms forward. Again, if you can keep your head off the ground when you come up, that's great. If it bothers your neck, just do the best you can. So keeping my legs steady, I'm coming up and back. That's harder than it looks. As we age, it's harder to lift our bodies. And I'll do one more. But I'm sure you get the picture. Just holding your legs like this, my goodness, you can't imagine the muscles that you don't use every day until you do some simple exercises like this. So let's move on to number 3. For exercise number 3, we're going to be raising our legs one at a time and then both of them together. So you lay down, put your hands behind your head. Again, you can lift your neck up. Your hands help support your neck. And you're going to keep your toes pointed, come up and raise each leg like that. Then you want to raise both legs. That's where you feel it in the core. And back down. And then again, do one leg. And don't worry how high you come up. It doesn't matter. You're still working the muscles. And then both legs again. And control when you bring them back down. And then just try to do a couple more. Again, start out with a few, and maybe you'll be able to progress and get more in. Number 4, coming up now. Number 4 is a little bit more difficult, so if you're just starting some kind of routine, you can skip it for now. But you lay down again, put your hands behind your head again, try to keep your head up like this, and you're going to come up and touch your left elbow to your right knee. And you're just going to alternate that. So you come up and touch, put that out, do this one, just like this. Don't worry if you can't touch your elbow to your knee like this. That's not important. It's the twist and the engaging your core muscles to bring your legs up. That's the important part. Don't give up on yourself. Don't get discouraged. Just give it a try. All right, we're down to the last one. The last one, we're laying down again in the comfort of our own bed, arms at our sides, palms down, head up if you can. If not, just, push your pillow up under your neck. That's fine. And you're going to raise your legs and then raise your bottom. So you want to raise your legs again. Try to lift up, lift your bottom a little bit off the ground. Dig your palms into the bed and come back down. Don't touch them. Just leave them a few inches off. Come back up. Try to raise your bottom up a little. Come back down. I'll do one more. And that's it. Now, to me, that's easier to do on a hard floor because in a mattress, you kind of sink down a little, so you really can't get your bottom up very much, but you can still feel it, not only in your legs, but in your core as well. I know there are many other exercises you can do while in bed. I know I did a video, I don't know, maybe 2 years ago or a year and a half ago, where I showed you some other ones that were a little easier. They didn't focus on the core, but they were just good stretches, like just sitting here talking to you, fold my knees like this, just going from one side to the next. It's really good for your hips, or hanging your feet over the side like this and try to raise them up and down and up and down. Again, great for your hips and your core. So you can just make some up. Do a few things that feel good to you. They don't have to be these specific exercises. That's what I do. I just lay there and make things up. Sometimes I'm rolling my ankles. Sometimes I'm trying to bring my knees up to my chest. Anything. But for those of you that have a hard time fitting in any kind of exercise during the day, or it's just uncomfortable for you because you have mobility issues and arthritic issues and things like that, try doing something from your bed, whatever it may be. And that way we can have the strongest bodies we can for the condition we're in and for the age we are. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you have any suggestions for some exercises to do while you're laying in bed, drop it in the comments section. I would love to hear about them. Well, now I'm going to leave you with an inside beauty tip. My inside beauty tip today comes from Psalms 71:9. Do not cast me away when I am old. Do not forsake me when my strength is gone. In this verse, the psalmist is asking God for safety and protection to take care of him in his older age. Well, I feel the same way that we need to feel that way about ourselves. Don't cast yourself away just because you're of a certain age or you can't bend down and touch your toes or do certain exercises or do things that you used to be able to do. You're not done yet. You can still do plenty. You don't have to do what you used to do. Just do the best that you can. God isn't casting you away. He's going to be there for you. So be there for yourself. Show up for you. And I know you'll end up being very pleased with yourself, if anything, just for making the effort and trying. I thank you so much for being here today. I truly do appreciate it. And until we meet again, this is the old girl signing out. See ya.